Hey yo, how's it going today, guys? And welcome to a one-off episode. This is not Detroit Become Human. I'm sorry to my friend and anybody who was expecting that from the last episode, but I'm just recording one more today, and then I'm taking like a few days off because I'll be out of town, and I don't really want to record episode 1 of a new series and then take like 5 days off. How many days? Yeah, like roughly something like that. I'd rather just do something real quick and easy. And so I loaded up the game Mana Spark. It is an indie developed game on, I don't know how many platforms it's on. It's on the Switch, which I have it, and I felt like playing it just to kill a little bit of time and fill an episode. I do recommend this game. When I found it I was just browsing the shop on the Switch, and it was on sale for like 99% off, and so it's usually $10, I think, and I got it for 9 cents, which I just bought it with the credits that you get for buying other games. And it's pretty fun. It's a good roguelike, in my opinion. I have pretty much everything unlocked, minus, I think, like one item and some of the text. But anyway, it's a little roguelike game. There's 3 characters. There's this, I forget what the names of them are, but I like the crossbow guard. It's the best one. I'm not going to explain every little thing. Let's see, what loadout do we want to get? I'll explain what I can. But basically, you are in this roguelike, and you're going into this dungeon because it's like a post-apocalyptic world. There's not a lot of plot. There was that little intro sequence that I had planned while I was just chatting. But I can throw out these bear traps, which is like basically like in most computer games, like a spacebar item. I have to stand in place to do it. The reason I like this character over the one we were started out as when I loaded up the game is that one, the archer has to stand in place while they shoot, where the crossbow user can move while they shoot, albeit a little bit slower. And then I have a dash, which you probably won't see me use much. And the first level is super easy. I have a lot of upgrades, which make it even easier because you can unlock food items. Basically, that camp that you saw at the beginning is empty at the very beginning of the game. There's like a little tutorial style level, and then you unlock the camp, and then as you play through the game and collect these runes up here, you can use them in the camp to unlock more NPCs and things from those NPC vendors. Also, there is something called a sacrifice altar later in the game. I know I'm explaining this whole game to you. You don't have to listen to all the details. I'm just kind of explaining what I can. And if you care, and if you like the game, you might pick some of this up. So there's items on different floors, and it's power-ups, very roguelike. As you can see, I already had one down below me, and that's what I was trying to explain. On the very late game floors, there's like a sacrifice altar type thing, and if you do, you like pay your health down to 1 health, and then you do like a gauntlet of enemies. There's 3 waves. You kill them all, and you can bind one of the items that you are currently wielding to your character, and every time you play that character, they will get that item. You can only have 1 bound at a time, and so that's how they balance that. I chose one that gives me 2 shots instead of 1. It's really good for this character because it's got a little bit less damage. Where I'm at now is a peculiar room, and these are like checkpoints. If you saw when I came in here, my runes went in this box. That means they went back to the camp, which means when my run ends, whether I win or lose, those runes will be safe and I can use them to purchase upgrades. Then I hit this button. Now it's 7 coins. It was 1 initially, and I get to choose between 3 items. This poison attack one is really good. I am about it. Don't have 7 coins, so I can't do it again. Usually, there's never been an opportunity where I had 7 coins at the beginning. That's not true. This game has a little bit of depth. It's pretty simple, but now that I'm like trying to explain it, okay. So there's poison on the ground. Luckily, that guy stepped into it. Shoot. This is where a dash would be good. All right, enemies with shields are a pain in the butt. luckily I have played this a time or two. This is why I got the bear trap, because this guy will... I can't shoot through that. Okay, I did hit him, and the poison will do it, but he walked into the bear trap. Bear trap is a really good utility item, because you will find that there are a lot of shield users after the first section. Like, both these guys have shield. That's also why I got the poison attack, because I can... If I tag them, then I can kind of just passively let them do it. Also, I have the upgraded bear trap, so I can put 2 of them. I keep touching the back of my neck because you can't really tell it, but my hair's getting pretty long, and it's actually tickling the back of my neck. Okay, so that one should die. Even if he doesn't, we're just going to lay that there. Yeah, I've played this through quite a few times now. The final boss is... It's pretty easy with this character upgraded, but there is... The archer, it's annoying because standing in place while firing is a pain, especially against a final boss. And then there's a third character, the warrior, that is melee. And if you ever do melee classes in a roguelike, you know they're very hit or miss. I don't personally like it. I think it has some cool features, and if you get its damage up enough, you can... Anything besides the final boss, you can kind of just spam and wail on. Alright, so these traps in this room will actually affect these enemies too. So. Alright, I'm down to 1 health. I don't have any health laying around. I might lose. But I'm just going to keep playing pretty much, because... And I think unless I beat it, and if I beat it kind of slowly... It will take 30 minutes. Like a full run is about 30 minutes. So if I die early, I'll probably start a new one. And we'll go either until 30... We'll go up until 30 minutes / when my run is done. This is going on during that. So we might have a long episode. I doubt it'll be exactly 30 minutes unless I win this one. And unless it spawns some health for me. That will probably not be the case. I'm gonna have to play a little bit safer. There we go. These guys usually drop health. I really like those little goblin guys. Actually, this will be an interesting video because... Why is that so dark over there? Did this recording get darker? Oh no. Shoot, I don't want to re-record this, but it looks like that side got darker. I hope y'all can see that all right. You know what I'm going to do? This is going to bother me. Properties. Configure video. Brightness. Let's try that real quick. Apply. Okay. Well, it looks weird on now both mine and y'all's, but I'm really afraid that y'all couldn't see it otherwise. Let me try that one more time. I might darken it a little bit again. It's a one-off. I shouldn't pay too much attention to this. Okay, I think that's good. It's still a little foggy looking, but basically I just want y'all to be able to see the gameplay because it looks like it got... I hope it wasn't dark the whole time. Oh man. Yep. 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 Okay. So enemies can shoot each other. As you can see, that one just shot the other one, which I kind of wanted it to do. I definitely should play watching this screen because it's a skill-based game and not a turn-based game. I shouldn't say it like that. It's real time versus turn-based. This is the first boss room. Can't read any of those. I don't know why I even tried. Same boss every time. They only have 3 bosses, and they're the same every time. So the knowledge, which is basically just a behemoth from many other games. Oh, I got hit. Poison and being hit at the both shots is That boss is... I remember I struggled with it the first couple times, but once you learn it, it's pretty easy. I did get hit by his laser, which does continuous damage while you stand in it, so I'm glad I only took a half heart. Or half circle, whatever you want to call it. They don't use traditional hearts. A half health. Oh, this is an interesting dynamic. These two enemies, they work together. One of them, the one with the shield, blocks for the one that doesn't have the shield, and then the one that doesn't throws axes through the air. Most of the things about this game I really do enjoy. I think it's really well done for a very an unknown solo developer. I don't know them. They might be more known. I should give them more credit. But yeah, I do think that this game is pretty well done. There's a few things from a programming standpoint that I think are not so hot. Like, this game is very inefficiently coded. If I make it to the last levels, the Aberrant Lab, I think is what it's called, you'll see what I mean. Like, if there's... Oh, I'm stupid. When there's more than a few enemies on screen, and by more than a few I mean like literally just more than a few, the game will start lagging pretty bad. It's not unplayable bad, but it's just like, oh, those are some real hiccups. Like, you should have worked that out. Because this game is not expansive enough for it to mess up that much, in my opinion. It's like Breath of the Wild. Okay, this is the sacrifice room that I was talking about. If I stand on that, it will take a heart from me, and I only have the 1 health, so we will not stand there. Hey, it's one of the enemies I used to hate. The fact that that one is protecting it is pretty bad. There we go. This guy is a fire mage. I've been calling them brimstones because it does the brimstone sign if it that boss. If he hits me, I lose. It's a mini boss room. So the brimstone guy, he can shoot fire into the torches and on the walls and standing, and they will become evil and start attacking me. He can also infect enemies like that, and they will do more damage. I could very easily die here, but I think I'm gonna be fine. I need to hide here for a second. I needed that poison effect to wear off. So I can actually cheese him pretty easily. I was being aggressive because I wanted more damage. And if he sees me, he tries to hit me with his tongue to pull me in. There's a regular variance of all the mini bosses later on the later floors. I'm not doing very much damage. He is immune to poison, so it sucks that we're not getting that effect. He was also slowed down because he ran into my traps, which I set on his feet before he even got out of the cage. The more you know. But yeah, he's dropping like poison ground, and if I stand in it for too long, I become poisoned, so I almost got that effect when he was pulling me in a second ago. And so I decided I was going to cheese him a little bit. And you know what? Y'all can't stop me. Not after I died on my birthday episode. Almost done. Alright, and that's the reason you do the mini bosses. It gives you 2 items to pick from. I have literally never taken this item. Health way up, you can no longer eat food. I don't know how much way up is. Usually it's 2 or 3. I don't even care if it's like 5. Not being able to heal is a problem, especially since I have this item right here, which at the end of the floor, it will always give me a health pickup. Movement speed and attack speed are both really good for this character. Yeah, now my shots are quick. The quickness. He's reloading, take him out. Beautiful. And, ooh, don't hit me. Okay. So we're healed up. Doors are open. We don't actually need that. I would like a health up. Having 3 health on the later floors because there's a lot of enemies that hit you for 2.5. And so I could use some health to avoid dying. I do have the coins for 2 of these. Beautiful. That's a pretty good one. Piercing projectiles is really good for the I haven't seen them yet. I'm gonna take it because I can buy this, and if it's health up, it'll be worth it. Ooh, that's so good. But I think I'm gonna take the health up. Okay, so we ended up negating that and speed boost. So that eye one, all 3 of those were good. The health one was definitely the worst one, but because I took the piercing. The reason I took piercing is because on these later floors, and I think on this next floor is where you start seeing them, there are some shielded enemies that will reflect your shots back at you. And you can hit yourself just like enemies can hit other enemies. Oh, this is a dangerous room. This is a very dangerous room. I need them to die. The pyramid eye, the Illuminati looking one. Okay, so I'm piercing through their shields now. They cannot block against me. And that's why it's so useful. The pyramid Illuminati one, that would have killed me. Maybe. It might have taken me down to 1. Those are pretty interesting. Or, sorry, not 1. Half of 1. Oh, there he is. So these things are interesting. They pop and they shoot out petrifying projectiles. I don't want to fight this mini boss in this room. He's very quick and he does a lot of damage. If I keep going, you will probably see the regular versions of him. He's an electric enemy. Why are there 3 of these in here? Okay, they're both dead. Oh, you see how he infected that enemy right before I yeah, that's what he does. I don't know if infected is the right word. I can put those fires out, but they're extremely dangerous, especially when I have split shot because I can't have a hard time shooting them. All right, I forgot what statement I was making before. I was explaining a lot of game. Okay, and a sacrifice room. So we're done with this floor. I don't want to do any of this. I don't want to do this because I think he will one-shot me. And that room doesn't have actual pillars, so I can hide behind the braziers, but not well. Alright, this is the second boss. This boss really annoyed me the first couple times I fought it, and now it's crazy easy. This is the Horde, aka the Dragon, and I am going to show you exactly how to beat him. 2, get out of the way. So if you move around too much, he never actually pokes his head out all the way. He just kind of like peeks it. And then he does this floor tile thing. The pigs, they aren't aggressive unless you hit them first, but they do drop health. So, I think I moved over too quick. The pig is actually going to harm me. 2. And then once he gets under half, okay, so 2 of these. Alright, pig is dead. Rip pig. 2. Alright, now that he is under half, 2 comes out slowly. And I've died to that with the warrior. Because you have to get up in his face, and because he has the delayed attack hitbox. This side or the other side. If you let this fight go on too long, the fire effects get more dangerous, but because I'm used to it, I usually kill it pretty fast. And it looks like we're only going to have to do the 1 run, because, I mean, I could very much die here coming up pretty quick, but it's been 20 minutes. I don't want to start another one. Unless I do like Warrior or something and I die instantly just to show y'all what it is. Oh, now we get Necromancer. Necromancer spawns a bunch of enemies. That guy's trying to shield him, but I have piercing, so good luck with that. I'm going to read these because I've been skipping some and I don't have all the texts, which is just kind of a... Okay, blue shields mean that guy would normally reflect my shots, which means I would have walked into that room and shot myself in the face instantly. And that's why having piercing is so good. Come on, keep missing. I really want to get a damage... I don't have any damage ups, and I don't have third shot. You can get another one of those split shots that I have soulbound, and then it'll do 3 shots. Oh yeah. This is why piercing is so good, especially with poison. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What do we got? Okay, Spider Boy. Spider Boy is actually... Oh, that's a Brimstone Boy over there too. If he Brimstones our Spider Boy... Okay. So he did the good thing. Actually, it bugged out. Spider Boys, they toss spider webs, and if it hits you, you get encased in it. You're like stuck there for a second, making you an easy target for anything else. If you step on the webs that miss, they slow you down. And if he webs another enemy, that enemy should break down into 3 of the little baby spiders that we see at the beginning of the game. Alright, health up and a food luck up. That means more food will drop, which is really good. Yeah, spider boys are actually sometimes more helpful than harmful because you almost never get hit by them, and they'll clear out all, like, their spider ability that turns other enemies into spiders does not discriminate. So they will even do it to other spider boys. But if you don't have piercing, they'll do it to reflect enemies. Alright, this is actually a good spot. So yeah, you did it to that one right there. Yeah, those 3 spiders are from the effect. What those things do, you see how they're petrified? Those enemies that are hit by it are petrified, and they won't move again until I hit them. So it's really good to unleash those. I haven't hit this one yet. Yeah, so he just spidered the other one. That's the problem though, is if you leave them alone, they can spiderweb a single spider that they created and create 3 or 4 new spiders from the one, and they will do that indefinitely. So you do have to prioritize them even though they're not very strong. I feel like a master of this game. I've only played it for a couple hours. I say a couple, probably like 20 hours. I did unlock everything. All I'm saying is, if the devs ever come across my videos, y'all made a pretty good game. Like I said, there were a few qualms I had as one programmer to another, but for the most part, I think this game is really well done for how cheap it is. Especially how cheap I got it pretty much for free. Got it on that super sale. Okay, this is the small form of that mini boss we fought. You see that broken heart thing above it? There is one of the NPCs in the town. Okay, I get twice as many dashes. That's actually... It's cool, but I never really use it. I need to kill this guy since the spider's that other one. I don't want to create too many. One spider me. Beautiful. I don't use my dash as much as I probably should. It's not invincible. It's just like a fun move. This is a trap room. Ooh. Okay. Okay, here's the regular version of that mini boss I skipped. And if he gets me cornered over here, it's going to be a problem because he shoots electricity and he shoots it fast. But he's also kind of a coward, and so if you shoot him, he will run away. It's just when he's in that shielded form at the beginning and right now. If he touches you with it, you get petrified, and if you let him like sit it all out, he will shoot out a large blast that does a ton of damage. Oh, a way you can actually deal with shielded enemies besides spam shooting them like I have been is if you let them get close to you, they will swing. I mashed out of that because I didn't want to be. I actually don't even know if he has an attack on his own or if he just attacks you with the spiders. Never let one get close enough to me and sat there. Oh yeah, how you deal with shield enemies normally. See how he swung at me? Oh, he died to the poison. After they swing, they have like a wait period before they come out of that animation, and you can just shoot them. And so that's how you regularly would deal with the reflect shield if you didn't have another tool to deal with it. The reflect shield guys are really weak. The skeletons are. They die pretty easily. So I can get this one to come after me. I'll show you. I don't want to kill him though. Okay. So I can actually kill him with just a single one of these. Come on. Yeah. And that's why I got Bear Trap originally, to deal with shields. And then I got Poison, which as long as you tag them, you can just kind of let it play out. Sometimes those shots will go through walls, which is why I'm being extra cautious. Alright, this is the part that's annoying. Drop this. I do have, again, I have the... Okay. Without piercing, that part's pretty bad. Usually I lay 2 traps and then lure them around the corner and run away. Oh, I didn't... Shoot. I didn't flip the switch in the last room. I didn't see it appear. There it is. Okay. Am I really just gonna beat this game for y'all in one run? Be pretty cool. Oh, I mean, hurt. I barely got out of that. I actually think he pushed me. Alright, he took care of the necromancer for me. What a sweet man. Flip that. I don't remember what floor we're on. I think this is a peculiar room. Aberrations Chamber 3. No, it should be this floor. This guy again. I mean, I do want to. Well, I didn't need to do that. Normally, you can only have one of these out, but I bought the upgrades so that I can have 2 of them. And also, they recharge really fast. Okay. This will probably be the only way I get an item on this floor. Don't poison me. Shoot, he can hit through those. I didn't know if he could. Shouldn't be using my dash. That's what it's there for. Yeah, okay. I probably looked super panicked. I was really afraid he was gonna get me. Ooh, this is a really good item. Charge a more powerful bolt every few shots. I was definitely panicking. I thought I was gonna take damage in that room because I couldn't hide behind the pillar. I don't know why I was panicked. I'm the master. The shield enemies are super funny when you have piercing because like their whole goal is to protect the enemies around them, and if you just stab through it, feels bad, man. Don't. Okay, cool. This room for this enemy is not good. Yep, that's fine. That did 2 damage. Jesus. Okay. Need you to die. Need you to die. Okay, I do have 2 health laying around. I'm really glad that we didn't take any damage there. I have to go into this room. So, the bad thing coming up is, I believe... No. No. I tried to... You break out of that by shooting it. This brimstone guy. Okay, we are in a bad spot now. There's a little bit of health, thank goodness for my food luck up. Still need to open this. We might not make it to the boss. Come on, this is a bad room for this guy. Oh, and there's 2 of them. If either one of them hits me, we're done. Just gonna kill one, and then I'll be fairly safe. I just didn't want to get surrounded. Okay. Still haven't unlocked the door. That's what those switches do. I didn't really explain that. Another one. Okay. Wasted his shot. Eat that, please. Eating that helps me so much because then I can tank a hit. No. I didn't even see you hiding over there until I got paralyzed. Oh, I'm so panicked. I'm so stiff. I was playing so casually at the beginning and then everything got serious. It's because I was having a good run. Oh man, it's over 30 minutes. But I believe this is the last peculiar room. I think this is the last peculiar room and then we fight the boss. I think I'm correct. 41 runes seems about right for that floor. I have a ton of money. This was a really good run as far as resources went. 3rd shot, damage way up, attack speed. See, a damage way up would be really useful too. I'm taking this. And I can afford another one. What do we get? Okay. Health way up, damage you want. It takes 2 health away from me. Health up, chance of enemies dropping gold. That's not useful. See, the problem is this is damage way up, health down. And I think with 2 health, 1 shot kills me. I think. So all 3 of these options are bad. Because I think this one damages me for 2 and gives me 2. So this one would just be +1. I think that, honestly, I think that this is the best option, even though these 2 items are better generally. Oh my gosh. If I had saved my money and not bought that, expecting a better item, I could have got this, which is a beautiful item for the boss. It changes, these items change my bear trap. And this one is the ultimate for the crossbow user. Shoot non-stop for 4 seconds. Alright, we're just going to take this. I believe that this is a boss. We'll find out. Either way, it's been a fun run. Yep, Architect Slayer. Let's see if I can do it or if I choke it. I have choked this fight several times. Because I'll get hit once and then it does so much damage that I'm just like, oh no. So we have our 3 shots. We don't do much damage. It's okay. We're doing fine damage actually. Clear those out. That's when he builds the wall that becomes dangerous. You have the 6 dashes. Alright, second form. Turns out he was like an elf necromancer the whole time. A half elf. See, you've become really strong, but you'll have to show me a lot more to keep yourself alive. Yeah, so the plot of this game throughout it is, one, if you die, this guy appears and he gives you an opportunity to restart. He will randomize what character. He gives you tarot cards. He randomizes your character, gives you a random use item. I don't like when he's against the wall like that. And he gives you a perk of like 3 runes or coins or something. Maybe damage up. Because he wants you to get here to him. And all those like research notes and books and stuff everywhere, he's the one who created this whole thing, like all the enemies. He was experimenting. He's still above half. I don't think I got a single damage up, so that makes sense, because normally I'd get a bunch of damage ups and nothing else. Also, one of the complaints I had when I first started was that the right control stick, which controls your aim, was super finicky, but I've gotten pretty used to it. So far, so good. It's just a long fight. The first time I beat him, it was so much quicker because I had like all damage ups. Alright, here's the last phase. This phase is the one that I've died to several times because he creates those walls really close to him, so you can get trapped in, and then he does that spike move. Also, that spike move is why the archer sucks at this fight. Because you have to stop to shoot. And if you stop to shoot, and he does that move, you're done. Like, you can't cancel your attack animation once you start it. You shoot. Alright, we did it. And that's Mana Spark, front to back for you guys in one episode. You're my most beautiful creation. I see you found the gifts I left for you all the way until here. So all the power-ups are from him. Those are my successful mana experiments. You are now the strongest human ever, thanks to the mana power. Now, cough. And no asterisks, he just says cough. Go back to our people. Show humans that they can have the mana power within them. As a half-elf, they would never listen to me. But now you can do it. You're the chosen one, not me. This can be the end of so much suffering and the start of the freedom humans deserve. My mission here is complete. Now, finish this. Kill me now. Now. And then you shoot the other way because you got 15 runes safe. Loading. Yeah, there's a little cutscene. It's just you going back to your town people, and then I think you pass out. I can't believe you're back. Are you okay? You seem so different. What happened? Did you find my family? The blue sparks on your skin. It's not possible. Is that what I think it is? Then you pass out because you're overflowing with magic power. Thus the name Mana Spark. A human came back to its people with its body wrapped in flames. Not red flames that bring pain, blue flames that bring power and hope. The experiment destroyed lives and didn't create a hero, but somehow freed us. For some reason, we humans are prevented from reaching this power. Yeah, you know what? We had a loss. Y'all saw a loss yesterday. It's the same day for me. And then we had a victory, a real quick one. Okay. Each of us, there's a Mana Spark. Yeah. The power of friendship. Alright, that's going to be it for Mana Spark. Front to back, one episode, one completed run. Easy peasy. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. It was something different. Once I get back from my weekend off, I guess I'm gonna have to start recording a new game, and that time it will be Detroit Become Human. I'm locking it in. We're gonna do it because I owe my friend that. I told her we'd play it. It's on the list. And if y'all have any recommendations for later games or one-offs, just stuff to fill in time in between, or maybe I'll throw them in between episodes occasionally if I get some requests for them. Other than that, if you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you didn't, still hit the like button. It helps me out and it costs you nothing, so do it. And then if you're not subscribed, do that also, because again, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything and it really helps me out. So help a brother out. I played this whole game for you just now. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.